Hi, and welcome to TetaVi presentation. In this short presentation, we'll try to explain you what is a volumetric video and how we create high-fidelity holograms from real people. TetaVi Mobile's Capture Studio can be set up in any site. We can go to the talent actually, and we can do it in a few hours. And what we don't have a green screen, no markers, and we can do also real-time streaming. Our volumetric studio creates realistic AI-based holograms. We bring immersive experience up to a new level by enabling human-like hologram in augmented reality and virtual reality. Our system is very advanced, based on AI, machine learning, and actually, as you can see on the slide, it's also very simple. It's doing in 3 steps. We do the capturing, AI processing, and then distribute to any screen. In the next slide, you will see a short video that explains the entire process. How simple is it? And from beginning, capturing, creating the point of cloud, wireframe, mesh and texture, and then decimation and compressing, and then how to use in augmented application. In this slide, also you will see some of our features in our system, auto rigging and skinning. You will see from a T-post how we create auto rigging, animation, and then create any type of movement to any other avatar that you capture as well. In this short clip, you can see how our system actually generates the skeleton from a video. By that, we can actually apply to another avatar the same movement, and we can create any type of movement that made by one avatar to another avatar. So where we can use this 3D hologram. So you can use it from different devices, from TV, desktop, smartphone, tablet, of course AR and VR, and this can apply on variety of segments from sports, media, broadcast, education, training, and of course virtual reality. One of the interesting campaigns that we did with our studio was with the President of Israel. Due to COVID-19, Mr. Rivlin, the President, cannot participate any parties in order to greeting all the people for the new year. So what actually he decides to do? He decides to capture himself in our studio and then to deliver his message through AR VR to the entire nation. This was a really interesting project because in 1, 2, 3 days there was more than 250 users that log in and actually use his message and send his message to the entire family across the country. Really interesting project. Now imagine that you can capture anybody, a sports famous person, a singer, a dancer, a talent, somebody that is famous, and you can add to him any type of element in a virtual environment. And then you can do it anything. You can send it to other people, you can use it, you can purchase this kind of hologram between people. There are many options that you can use and create. The imagination is actually, the sky is the limit. Because our studio is mobilized and we can move it any place and set up in a very short time, we able to do last year a very special event, to participate in a special event of Samsung, and we actually create a mobile kiosk of TetaVi. And during this event, we capture more than 300 visitors that was passing through our kiosk and then enter to the event itself. And at the end of the day, all the 300 VIP people actually receive a link to their avatars. And that was a connect between the event itself and the new type of experience that the visitors had. For enterprise, we can do training and education. We can do simulation, exercise, employee testing and training, and product launch and service. Those things actually can let us as a creator give to the audience 360 degrees of viewing and let us learn and see things that we cannot see in a normal video. One more example that we participate was on a VR film documentary. So what's happened actually here? We capture more than 50 actors in 3 days, and after that the actress itself was into the movie itself. This is not a normal movie, not like the one that you are sitting in a cinema and see only 2D. It's including a headset, VR AR headset, that you can actually walking into the movie itself. This is really something new, and it was in the beginning of this year, and I believe that after the COVID-19 will be finished, you will be able also to see and experience this type of new type of movies. In this slide, what we did is we capture all the player of Maccabi Tel Aviv, and we create a skeleton model of the basketball player. This is Hunter, which was actually transferred to the movement of a samurai ninja in action. So while he scored the ball, so all the audience in the crowd actually can see how he is doing this type of samurai ninja action. Fashion, retail, and e-commerce. In this slide, actually, what we see is a demo project that we did with one top Italian fashion studio. We capture the model in our studio, and after that, actually, we can let the audience can see the model itself in 360 degrees, like the entering to the runway or in the studio itself, and also can use this one as a AR VR and can place the model in any place that you want to show. Using this experience actually give to a shopper also an option to see virtually the capture of the model itself, and can use it in an e-commerce, like in a retailer, chain store, etc., etc. This is a fun engagement, immersive AR mobile app. Also here, what we see is a personal engagement. We actually capture in advance famous celebrities and actually share it on a social network together with yourself or anybody else as Agmont and interact with the celebrities itself. You can place this type of videos into virtual location, like in sports, studio, museum, and any attraction. This is also a great example how to use a volumetric video. We are talking about mobile gaming, cross-media touch point. What actually we did here, imagine that you are playing Pokemon Go. This is a location based, so player can play around the city. We scan in advance all the player of the basketball game, and basically the player itself that playing the game getting points from location to location. They have mini games. If they have more and more points, they can exchange between players some avatars. If they are getting to some points in the game and they collect more avatars, so they can create some kind of immersive in media, like kind of dance. And by that, actually, you give a different type of experience for gaming with real people behind the game itself. Remote entertainment. This is very, how to say, close to us during here the COVID-19. There is no any concert at the moment, and one of the options that we can do is we can actually record or even streaming live those singer, player, and virtually actually let all the audience can log in to see this one in a 360 experience. This is something new. I think it's opening a new type of business model, and it's actually answer for the situation that we are faced at this moment in this COVID-19. This is also an excellent example how to use a volumetric video in sports. You can see here a boxing match between those two players. But not just you can see 360 degrees, you able to actually give what we call a free point view to the audience to see from different angle the game itself. And you can see those extra two small short video on the bottom of the page, how basically we can create this type of element from different type of view from the system itself. Also here you can see we actually use our system for the VFX because we don't have any green screen. It's more easy to implement the 3D avatars created by TetaVi into a different system, different third parties element software. And this is one another example. One more segment that we see that interesting into the volumetric, it's the telecom companies because they are implementing the new 5G around the world. And they can see the potential how to use it from stage to screen. You can use as a telepresence, a virtual meeting, training, and actually because of that it's increased the demand to connectivity. This is a great example how to deliver a very new immersive media into the end users by implement the 5G. A short summary is about TetaVi. TetaVi head office is in Tel Aviv in Israel. This is also R&D studio over there. We have a portable studio in Los Angeles, an office in New York, an office in Tokyo. Of course, we are working with customer and partners around the world, and we have studios in the US, in Europe, in Asia, and of course in our head office itself. TetaVi was established in October 2016. We are a young but energetic company. Of course, we filed several patent registration for our system. We are 25 staff employee, and we have announced a partnership with several companies around the world. Here are the co-founders and top management of the company. From left, Dr. Miki Tamir, another co-founder, Micha Birenboim, our CEO, Gilad Talmor, VP R&D, Sefi, and VP Product, Moshe. So what are we looking actually here in this event? So we are looking for partners for our studio solution that actually create volumetric content. This is important for us. We need, and we are looking also for telecom companies that are looking for new immersive experience for 5G. This is also coming from our experience that so far we had several customers like that. Looking for game companies that wants to add the real experience of real people into game categories. And last but not least, media companies that wish to expand into virtual experience of real people into AR, VR, and XR. You are most welcome to send us any question to our email info@tetavi.com, and we will be happy to assist, to reply, to connect with you, and to try to see and to be part of our family. Thank you very much.